Salutation, Disc Golf fans. It is I, Disc Golf Jesus, and I'm back in the studio, and we're doing a weekly roundup of Disc Golf Jesus' quest for that Halo groove. For all that you don't know, I actually have a pretty big streak going. I have, on Monday, I aced at Leo Leathers on the 30th of October, and it was my 6th month in a row having an ace. And it's also 6 months, a little over 6 months of me doing this quest. So 6 aces I've done in video. So we're just going to go through them. And the ace happened with the Pioneer, which is kind of a weird disc in and of itself. If you've watched Kirby's Disc Golf World, our podcast, you would see it in the background of videos. I won it in a raffle at a tournament Jefferson was holding at his
collegiate qualifier back in the day when I played collegiate disc golf.
It's just gotten in my bag. It hasn't been thrown. It's been around for a couple years, but I just started throwing it, and it found its way in the bottom of a basket, and it was really fucking dope. But I'm gonna go through my aces. We'll have videos. Well, it's just reminiscence time. My first ace came on the 10th day of this journey. Was at Central Park. I think it was my second time playing the course. It was hole 4. I did it with a nuke, and it was so weird that I did it. The nuke was just in my bag. I just started throwing it. I did it on a hole where if you told me I had ace at that course, that would not be one of my top 3 picks of holes I would ace. And it was before they truly cleared it out, which made it even more difficult. You don't really see the pin on the thing. You just hear the chains and me going. It also was the first time I wore my Jesus costume. So, like, the planet, it was just a weird planets aligning. Everything happens. And then my next ace actually came on the second time I wore my Jesus costume on day 25. And it was the first time playing this course at Twin Creek, which I just played today again. First ever skip ace on the first hole of this course. And Jesus. July 15th, I hit one at Oak Ridge, really short, par 2 course. Hit it with a voodoo. It's nothing to write home about, but it happened. And it was an ace. An ace is an ace no matter how small. It's how I feel.
Actually, just having a debate on that hole the other day at leagues we played. Someone's only ace ever was that one, and it's like 75 feet. And one guy was like, nope, doesn't count. And that guy was like, no, it was a tee. I was like, yeah, it's on the tee. Like, it counts.
Yeah, that counts. That counts. Anybody that wants to argue with it fucking counts. It's cool. Because it's still, it's an ace, and everything has to go perfect. Of my aces, that's probably my least favorite of them because they're so short, and because I knew that one was gonna happen. Playing that course, I think every video I hit basket or I hit chains, so I knew that one was gonna happen. But one of my more surprising ones is Willow Stream in Buffalo Grove. Happened on day 90. It was hole 7. And it's my first groove ace of the series. And it was on a lowered basket, skipped up and fell right into the basket. It was so dope.
So if it was a normal size basket, would have gone in?
I don't know. Probably not. Probably would have hit the basket. And then another weird thing, my aces for a while, it was, besides this last one, it went, my son wasn't with me. My son was with me. My son wasn't with me. My son was with me. Nice. And then the 2 after that, my son wasn't with me. So it broke the streak. But I got kind of scared going into September. I went to the course once before. It's Carpenter's Park in Carpentersville. I went to it once before, and it's no holes over 200 feet. Most holes are open, and it's just throw, hit basket, hit chains. And this one took a weird angle with it, just held out wide with another groove, and it went right in the basket. People heard it, didn't react though.
It's always messed up, dude.
There's people walking, and they heard me freak out, and that one was just a whole weight lifted off my shoulders. But this
back-to-back months with groove aces.
Yep, back-to-back months of groove aces. October 30th, I was getting really worried. In my head, I'm like, I don't know if I just have to stay at the course for a while, make sure I get this ace. But then I'm like, whatever. So So I was getting really worried, and then I finally hit it. I also had different holes. Every single hole, like it went 4, 1, 3, 7, 6, and then this
Double
one
dipped on
6.
6, dude.
So upset. Like it's just I like stupid shit like that. I still have an ace at the same course. I still have not had an ace at a same course in my whole career.
Wow, interesting.
Yes, I have.
Wow.
I have 10 aces, and I've not aced at a same course yet. Which
That's got to be coming to a close pretty soon here.
hopefully, maybe. I've gotten close. Like,
How mad will you be? Is the first time you hit it on the same course is going to be the same hole?
that would be terrible. that would suck. But if it's that case, then it'll be the same. It'll be the same hole with this one, because I don't think I'll hit hole 5 ever again at
Red Fox.
At Red Fox.
Probably not.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Boss just stayed straight and just found perfect chains on that one.
I was like, I've never seen you really throw it good.
I can't ace Joliet ever again unless they have unless they do the prison one.
Oh no, that's gone forever.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
one.
and
That was
and
crazy.
My first 2 aces are the only 2 aces I don't have on videotape.
That's pretty cool. That's a good one.
So, and then the only one, like, I guess I could ace hole 11 at Fairfield again, because that's the only one that they haven't seen that I can ace again, or the one that we were talking about earlier, the one that you hit today.
Yeah.
Bam, video up.
Bam.
I can ace that hole again.
Dude, it's easier now. I've never played it where they cut all the left
Yeah,
side out.
yeah.
I walked like I could forehand this.
Yeah,
What?
yep. It's really easy. But that'll be the only one that, and
That's not in the series yet.
that's not in the series. But that would be my only ace.
Yeah.
That I did a full Jesus at Adler, which I'm gonna say right now, Adler has some of the most toxic people there.
I've heard this many times.
Yes,
It's
like
crazy.
they have, like I got in an altercation with people at Adler for videotaping when he was putting on a hole. I was videotaping for the series, and he just freaks out. He's like, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you're not even that good. I'm like, meh. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, cool. I'm like, you're doing the same thing I'm doing, but but whatever. I played Fel Pro on Halloween dressed as a fox.
Like I said, you had to wear a costume.
Yeah, I like Fel Pro. Like,
That was dope. I enjoyed it.
there's some cool holes. I played 2 brand new courses to the series, 1 brand new course to me. On Thursday, I played Sunny Hills Disc Golf Course in Streamwoods, I believe. I played the 9-hole. There's an 18-hole course that's supposed to be the bee's knees. And they did really well with the guardian trees. Like every hole was usually guarded with trees. Like they were shorter, but they still had you still had obstacles to get. There's a couple. The longer ones were open. Like they gave you the long holes open, short holes. You're throwing around stuff. You had to get through trees. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. There's points where I'm like, man, I wish I had some sort of backhand. And there was one hole that I'm like, if I had some sort of backhand, you give me 20 minutes at this hole, I could ace it. It was just straight shot. You're shooting downhill, and it's 5 little thin, not thin, but medium-sized trees on the left, just guarding my shit. And then there's just an open alleyway just right with the backhand.
Yeah. Would you go back there? Is
Oh, I would definitely go back there.
Okay.
It's like playing by myself so much and playing all these different courses. Like I would love to just have somebody play all these courses the different courses I've played with me. Like you, Swiss, somebody that just to experience these weird little courses that I've gone to that have no parking lots.
So you like parking on the street? Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. I've had it with 2 courses. The one I did a while ago is called Clark's Park, and no signs, no nothing. Like you're just a park, and I'm like, oh, there must be a parking lot somewhere. So I'm driving around. I'm like, there's no parking lot. Lo and behold, there's little parallel parking people spots right there. I'm like, oh, cool. And that was a small little course, but I played that while ago. But I played Black Bear, which we've played a couple times. This was one of my buddy's favorite courses, and I never realized, I haven't played in a while, how short every hole is. Every hole, it's 2+, it's 2+, but they're still short little open courses, and there's water involved, but there isn't water involved. You throw around a little pond, a little lake, but it's never really in contention.
But every local there, like that doesn't really play disc golf, I'm sure is terrified of it.
Yeah, like I bet there's a couple people.
It's like in a neighborhood, isn't it? Like
it's in a neighborhood. It's a good neighborhood. That's a good neighborhood course. Like Bevier in Waukegan, there's always people walking.
It's getting more holes.
Nice.
Going up to 16, I want to say.
Where are they putting these new
I don't know.
holes?
Just saw it somewhere on Facebook.
Nice, because it used to be 18.
Oh.
It used to be 18. They used to go across the street, like, you know where the BMX track thing is? They used to go across the street, and they used to be like, well, it used to be 18, so whatever it has, like 12, whatever it's at now.
12, yeah.
Yeah, so there used to be 6 holes over there, and they were longer. But no joke, every single time me and my buddies played that course, every time we went on that side, one of us had a tick. At least one of us. At least one of us.
That's why they stopped.
It was bad, but they had a couple. Like, it was one of those courses where they put the hard long holes
Just over there.
off into like the distance. I like that. I like when they're like you want to know what? You know,
go over there. Go play hard.
It's like wherever the light touches is your. What's that little shadow line? Yeah, you don't want to go over there. Don't worry about that.
Fun over there.
Yeah, that's
hate your life over there.
Yeah, that's no fun. But I thoroughly enjoyed Blackberry. If it was closer, hell yeah, I'd play it more often.
Is it like 40?
What?
40 minutes?
Yeah, like 40, 45 minutes, something
That's
like that.
18, though.
Yep, that's it's an 18-hole course. It's but that's fun. Really, like a couple really short holes. It's funny because I've played two. I played 2 frisbee golf games in shoes.
Oh, nice.
Because I think after we talked after my ace, I'm like, man, it was that day was cold. It was wet. I was freezing. I'm like, I said to myself, I'm like, this is gonna be one of my last days in barefoot. And then Fall Pro, I played with shoes because of how cold, and there was
It was snowing. Yeah,
and there was snow on the ground.
here.
Yep, there was snow on the ground. I forgot about that. Yeah, so that's partially
That's justified.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Adler, there was still snow on the ground, so I played in shoes. Sunny, I played in shoes because of how cold. And then the last 4 days it's been
nice.
It's been nice, and I played barefoot and back at it.
Rank your aces in a row.
Rank my aces in a row. Central Park's my favorite. Twin Creek, my second on the first time playing that course, is my second favorite. Leo Leather is my third. Willow Stream's fourth. Carpenter Verse fifth. Oak Ridge last.
And that's going to wrap up this week of Disc Golf Jesus. Tune in next week where he's going to break down the next week. Hopefully something cool happens, and we'll see you then.